What was that comment you just made?
I said this interview will be all right as long as we don't make any sense.
You know us then.
No, there's no me.
I figured you knew something. This is Henry Jones, who plays the part of Judge Jonathan Dexter in Phyllis. Phyllis part played by
Good afternoon,
Cloris
good evening, whatever time it is.
Whatever it is.
Yeah.
You are one of the most durable actors in the whole show business.
Well, it sounds, as though I'm made out of cement or something. Right through the head, too.
You probably played as many roles as anybody on but today.
Well, maybe I did a lot of live TV was when we did the ground them out.
I heard you, I sat in on a press conference once in which you were the principal figure, and somebody asked you to mention the best picture you were ever in and the worst one. And you got a terrible expression on your face and said, "Oh, the bombs. I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about it."
True.
How about that? You really don't have, even if you're a prominent actor, you can't always have control of your own career, can you?
Not if you want to eat. I mean, yes, some people can. There are a few actors who make a fantastic hit very early in their careers, and they can be choosy for the next 75 years. But most of us, run of the mill, we just do what you don't have to eat. That's what I just said. I don't want to repeat myself that way.
You're a modest man. You say run of the mill. Nobody could work for as many good people as you have and be run of the mill, Mr. Jones.
Oh, thank you very much. I'll just accept that. What can I say?
What kind of there are all kinds of stage and movie judges. The kind, all-knowing one, you know.
Yeah.
There's the wisecracking one. There's the modern one. There's the corrupt one. What kind of judge is Judge Jonathan Dexter?
Well, let me see. He's a little vague at times, you know. He loses things. And he's very fond of his wife, who is complete, sort of Gracie Allen.
Right.
She's marvelous. Jane Rose plays it. She's just, I laugh every time she opens her mouth. She's terribly funny. She's really a fine actress. And it's kind of great that she's doing it. I don't know, where we'd get just that personality.
How many of the actors have you known, for instance, in Phyllis?
Well, I never worked with Jane before. I worked with Cloris on stage and pictures and TV. And no, I haven't worked with the others. I haven't worked with any of them.
If someone were to ask you, Mr. Jones, what your strong point is as an actor, what would you say?
I'm always there on time. My daughter's being an actress, by way of being an actress now. And she said, well, what really is the important thing? I said, be there. Even if you don't know the words, you have to be there, because if you're not there, you cost them money. They don't like that.
The impression from this and other conversations I've witnessed you in, that you're a man without affectation. For instance, even your name, Henry Jones, is untheatrical.
It's so untheatrical. It is an affectation in a way. It's an affectation not to change it. I was born with it, but I should have done something about it.
Well, I don't know. It's very honest.
Well, I should have called myself Rock something.
Rock Jones? Yeah, I don't know what that plays or not. When you were a younger man, did you get the girl? Were you ever a leading man?
No, I can't remember ever.
Does that hurt?
Well, not on stage, no. Not when you do it, when you don't get it dramatically. Yes, I got a few...
I take it in private life, that's not so, though. You did get the girl in private life.
Oh, we all have our moments. My life has not been completely monastic.
That was a very diplomatic way of saying
Was it? I'm glad.
It may cover up a multitude of sins, perhaps.
Oh, God, I wish there would have been more.
You're a man who likes your work, obviously.
Yes, I do. I love it.
Have you ever done musicals?
Yes, I have. I did. I can't sing at all, But I was in This Is the Army. It was all Army cast during World War II. And I didn't sing This Is the Army, Mr. Jones. I sang This Is the Army, Mr. Brown, which was the... Yes, and it was terrible. I not only can't sing, they keep telling you don't have to have a voice, just learn the words. But I don't know when to come in. Now that's important, yes. And we did the thing. We went right around the world. I don't know how many performances we did on Broadway. We toured across the country, made the picture, and then we went literally around the world. And we were there over 3 years, nearly 4 years, and we finished, the last performance was in Honolulu. And we had a big orchestra, and Milton Rosenstock, great director, he was in the pit, he was leading the orchestra. And, you know, I took a breath, Oates took a breath, and he just waited, he folded his arms. I was late. The whole orchestra broke up.
There were some great ones in the This Is the Army.
Yes, there were.
Still around.
Yeah, some was. Not that I'm a great one. It's great to be around.
But your face is so good, and you could be, and I mean this nicely, you could be the man next door. Very.
Oh, I have been the man
or
next door.
Or the man who reads the gas meter.
Yes,
or
yes.
Your shoe salesman.
Yes, yes. Who was it? Oh, Q-Corps. I never worked for him, but he thought of putting me in something. He said, I think it would be a wonderful way to cast it because you have the personality of a small-town druggist. Perfectly true. I didn't get the part, though.
That's a wonderful
They cast somebody, some handsome old man instead. They went the other way. That's what they always tell you. When you don't get the part, your agent calls you and says, well, I'm sorry, but they went the other way.
Have you done any Westerns, speaking about
that?
Yes,
yeah, sure. I guess the last feature Western was Support Your Local Sheriff. I've done
I remember you early on in your movie career, you played an actual living man who was a part of history, and that was Franklin Roosevelt's amanuensis, his great assistant and loyal companion, Lewis Howe.
Yeah, that was a great part. That was a lovely part.
Did you mind that? I just got through reading a book about Roosevelt, and one of the chapters said how, and I don't mean anything personal about this, how homely a man Lewis Howe was.
Well, no, it didn't bother me at all. But there were actors turned their part down.
Because of that?
Yeah. Yes. Mm-hmm.
Do you think that acting, there's any part for temperament in acting?
Oh, well, it depends on what you mean by temperament. Certainly, actors have to be nervous. You know, we work with our emotions, so I think.
Can you work with an actor or actors whom you don't like or care for very much?
Oh, certainly. Sure. Yeah.
Just a job?
You're talking about personally.
Right.
Yes, I mean, yes. But we all do that, and we have ways of getting along together. A good performer learns how to do that. You have to. You work with directors you don't like. You work for producers and so on. You do material you don't like.
That's right. What happens if you get a high-paying job that you think is garbage? What do you do?
I take it. No, I mean, I probably take it. I don't know. If I could afford not to, I wouldn't. But you see, that's where the chips are down. Is that the right expression? Is that what I mean?
Yes.
When the part's lousy, and you get away with it, that takes an actor. You know, anybody can get away with a great part.
Right.
Don't you agree?
I suppose. Although you could flop in Hamlet, I suppose.
Well, yeah. But somebody once said, some big critic once said there's never been a bad Hamlet, because it's such an enormous role that almost any personality will find a part of himself in it.
Yes,
but there have been bad Hamlets, let's face it.
And there's another cliche, there are no small parts.
Yeah, well, you can have that one.
You don't like that?
No.
How about Keep America Green?
I like that. That's good.
Are you always in a good mood like this?
No, not at all. I mean, do I seem to be always in a good mood?
You seem to be in a nice mood.
I am in a nice mood now.
Do you like me?
Yes, I'm enjoying this.
We have a nice contingent of Louisvillians who are fans of yours.
That's good to hear.
Would you like to have a long run in Phyllis?
Yes, I would. Sure. Mm-hmm.
You don't mind that?
No, because it's fun, and each script is different, and the writing is really funny.
Do you live a Hollywood life?
No.
A busy social life?
No. I'm too old. I live out of the beach and mind my own business.
What a nice way.
I enjoy it.
Thank you, Judge.
It was fun.
Judge Jonathan Dexter.
Oh, I thought that was the end of the interview.
Well, it could be, if you like, unless you have something else you like to say.
I don't have anything else to say.
Henry Jones.
I've said enough. Boring myself.
You heard the man say it. We'll be right back.